Hello! This is our new base because the old one was been weighed in the balance and found wanting.
Found wanting.
So here,
it was not good.
yeah, welcome. Yeah, go ahead, boy. Yeah, it was found wanting. It was bad. So we started over, and here we are on cycle 123, and I'm going to show you the new base, which is a lot like the old base. It's newer,
but better.
Yeah. So we just got into space.
No,
Cycle 123. I've able to get a ventilation pipe of our oxygen all the way up there, so when we need to plummet, we can. Happy day.
We can do it.
I have not put the electrical grid out there yet, but we're working on it.
Get ready.
Yeah. So that's all of that.
Wait, go back up.
Stop.
What then? Oh, that's just one of the
lockers. Yeah, exactly.
The pre-thing.
The shadows of gravitas. Okay. I love clearing out these places like this, especially the slime biomes, because with the proper placement of deodorizers, I can usually clear out an entire slime biome without any... What is the thing that you use to protect yourself?
Exosuits.
Yeah, exosuit. Thank you, son.
And
so,
I know I've said this before, but I just want to draw everybody's attention to, I really appreciate your use of coordinated digging out of these areas so you can still get pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
With all those chunks of earth still sitting there, so you can pretty much get everywhere, so you don't have to quick build a ladder for emergencies and stuff like that.
Now, if I had come up with this with myself, I would be patting myself on the back. But since I did not,
it's still cool.
It is really cool, and I'm glad that whoever I remembered, somebody awesome YouTuber, that I saw this method, and it's great. There are other ways to do it, but so far so good. Yay. Okay. This water, I usually in a slime biome, I take all the water from the entire biome and try to dump it down so I can use it later. Ta-da. There you go.
That makes sense.
This is water I'm going to be using for research. I have my whole habitat ring kind of open. So, same habitat ring as I showed you before, except for this time, I made sure to put the bathroom inside the habitat ring because...
You didn't have your bathroom inside the habitat.
Yeah.
That's kind of important, Dad. I mean, I get bathrooms have germs. But,
Really? Silence!
I mean...
Anyways, like, was mentioned, having your bathroom outside of the habitat ring means they pee everywhere, which is a bad idea. However, I put in a gym, because I learned that yet from another YouTuber.
Yeah.
And the gym will allow us to train up dupes and not let them out of the base until they can have, drumroll please, exosuit wearing. Now, of course, here is one dupe that doesn't have it yet, so here I am training him up now. Yay.
So, one thing I noticed about your living, basically, block is, why do you have all those insulated tile on the left side? What are you trying to, is there anything a hostile environment over there, or?
Well, kind of, but what the really the benefit of this is that this will be continually hot, 88, 90 degrees, and here we're generating all this heat, and I'm going to
100 degrees?
Yeah, it's hot. So I'm going to put in a cooling ring in here.
I see.
That's my next project, as soon as I get the oxygen situation handled. And the cooling ring will allow us to regulate the temperature in here, and also do the maintain that temperature. So if I wrap this habitat ring in insulated tiles, that'll do that.
I see.
So I'm not going to take out the carpeting, the granite, or the diamond tiles for the rooms because that keeps the decor up. But I'm going to see about kind of getting this whole area as much as possible insulated so I can manage the temperature.
So why don't you have those? I remember what you used to do. You used to have those overhang things in every room, so their overall morale improves.
Yes,
Those
having
decorations.
the, what are they called? The crown
And
molding.
cheap too, right?
Yeah, crown molding is cheap. Make them out of granite is great. But what I'm doing is because I'm almost to the the oil biome.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get diamond really quick, and then I'm going to hang a bunch of plants.
You can hang plants.
Yeah, you can hang plants. They're really cool. In
Oh,
fact,
that's interesting.
furniture. I haven't researched it yet, but silence. In research, once we get there.
So we pretty much already discussed, but I just want to recap. Never mind.
Hold up, man. Slow your roll. Here, arrow pots. I'll research those. In fact, am I researching anything right now? Doesn't look like it. Of course, I can just close this and see. So I'll research these right now because I'm about to get to the biome, and that's great for decor. So we're almost to the oil biome, and it's great to have all this water because this water will dump on this really hot liquid. And there's some natural gas in here, but that's not a natural gas biome.
Oh, that's an oil.
We have all of this diamond and fossil that we're going to expose, and we'll immediately hook this up. We'll send some water down here. We'll start getting into this area and harvesting the natural sleet wheat, which is great. And what's more important is getting our oxygen under control. We have one of these oxygen generators. I guess they're called SPOMs. I showed you one before. You saw it before. It's called the Rodriguez. Mm-hmm. And let's just have them run, do their thing. In fact, we'll go to normal speed. But in this one, because of the way it's created, it allows us to separate the hydrogen and the oxygen and send the oxygen one way and the hydrogen the other, which is really neat. And these Atmos sensors, this one is to 150, and these two are set to 350. Helps to generate or to provide that separation so we don't have to use filters. But just in case it messes up somehow, I also have this filter set up so that only hydrogen is sent into this area. Now, I need to make more hydrogen power generation, so I probably should set up another somewhere hydrogen generator.
So that hydrogen generator is always, I believe, always going, as you can see by the abnormal amount of hydrogen you have.
Yeah.
Going through that.
So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to make this pipe down here and put in another hydrogen generator right here. That way I can keep the power going. Power hydrogen generator. Put it here. Get our automation going. And we're going to do automation there. And then we're going to have ventilation. Yes, the pipe. That's full. Send it there. We're going to set this to a priority. Well, it's already priority 8, so yay. Okay. So that way we won't fill this up because I need to keep this going. And I have this set to where it's always going between 50 and 90%. And as soon as I start setting up my cooling loop, which I'll fill with oil, then that will make things better because I'll be constantly pulling 1200 watts to do a quick cooling loop. And eventually that'll get filled with water and I'll have steam and everything. And what did I just do?
Oh
Yeah!
We are entering an oil biome.
Yay.
You are entering an oil biome.
Yeah, we're doing it together, son.
Yay!
Yeah. All right.
Friends forever.
Friends forever. Yay. I don't know. So gold digger. Wah, wah, wah. That's horrible.
Yes, it is that.
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Stop. Get some help.
All right, thanks, son. Eventually, we'll have, the plastic tubing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna finish this thing here. See, we created this. Now we're gonna do an automation wire out of copper this time.
Why is it red?
Red means it's turned off. I need to set this to be 150 and these to be 350.
Same as left.
Correct. Same as it ever was.
You have to enclose it, right? To make sure the hydrogen stays at that gas pump.
Right. What we're going to do is these will only pump if they are powered, have this automation wire done, and have water.
And how will you pump all that polluted oxygen out of it? It has to be pure to actually work, right?
Well, because these aren't running,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set this to be 0, and this will just pump everything out of there. But none of this is going to work until we get power. So right now, we are going to finish this bad boy up. Okay. Let's see. Yes, we go right there. We go in there, in there, in there. Hey, we're gonna dig up this stuff.
That helps them get up. That helps them get up, right?
Get on up.
You don't want to dig out that stuff, right?
Well, as long as we keep this open, they can get in and out. Okay.
I see.
Stay on the scene. Sorry, that is horrible.
No. It is never horrible, Father. I want to sing.
Yeah, I know. That's horrible.
I get that, Wolfie.
Good. Oxygen can flow. Once we close this all off, then oh shoot.
Why is that?
Arrgh. I need to prioritize the automation wire because here we are.
Get it? Because you said R and it was a reference.
Thank you for that, son.
I need mental help.
Yeah, you and me both, boy.
Yay!
Okay, so we're almost here and they can't reach that. Unreachable build.
So, overall recap. You have multiple power plant. You have the main power plant, right? Down bottom right.
I think I might have to do this. Deconstruct. So they can get down there, which, sad story, it's going to break this.
Wait, why can't they just go? Oh, because you don't have a ladder. Why don't you just build a ladder there?
Well, if I put a ladder here, which this is just the way this goes.
No, over there, top.
Oh, look, I can do that.
Up left.
Yay!
Wait, I'm so confused. Why do you need a ladder there?
They can't reach this. It's unreachable. So either they have to come down from the bottom or they have to come up from the top. But since I put this here, I think they can reach this. And they'll be able to go from here to there and build that.
Yeah, it's white, so they can definitely reach it. So overall recap, you have 2 oxygen, hydrogen producing kind of plants right now. You've got your mini plant right there storing all of your hydrogen and cycling it through a hydrogen power thingamajigger. What does that big thing with the plug and the 2 wire red things do?
hold up, man.
There is no rush.
Big plug with the tune. This?
That's the thingamathingy. I understand that you need it for a power plant, but I don't really get what it does.
It allows you to make microchips. The microchips will then be applied to these, and instead of these producing 600, once they're tuned, they'll produce like 800 or something. 900. Look at that.
Cool.
So this one has been tuned. It produces 900. Without tuning, they're producing 600.
50% interest.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good.
50% interest, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, that will continue to be built. What I need to do is we've exposed the biome. And what we'll do is we will create a power plumbing pitcher pump. We're going to make it out of ignorant rock.
Ignorant?
Silence!
You mean ignorant rock?
I know, I'm being funny.
Yes, Dad, we're laughing uproariously.
Thanks.
Your joke was very good.
Thank you, son. But you know what's funny here?
Understand.
What's
happening?
This is under pressure. Okay, thank you. You can stop it now.
I like that song.
It's a great song, but stop.
It's such a good song.
How is that?
Well, if it's under...
you're mining out all the stuff around it, doesn't it not work?
Well, if it's under pressure, and as soon as we open it, that means it's going to go whoop. Because it's,
over 9,000.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to open up the space here so that there's some relief.
My people need me.
Alright, go, dude.
And it's like, phew.
Priority 9. Alright, we'll be building stuff forever. Once that gets done, I gotta create, probably in, maybe not that biome, but in here, we'll probably create the oil processing area. I need to find a volcano, hopefully somewhere here, so I can start making my first attempt at a petroleum boiler. We have slicksters there. They don't produce nothing. We have fossil. But once I start refining oil, creating plastic, and setting up cooling loops, that will get us to the next stage of the game. Wow. Somebody just sticker bombed all over here. Okay, sticker bombs are cool. I like that. Here is our, again, farm water-covered slime storage bins so that they can produce the thing. I'm not paused, it's just going really slow. Most of my farm is going to be a fried mushroom, or most of my food source is fried mushroom. I do have some cooked fish from around, and I also have these hatch farms, which I need to create my hatch evolution chamber up here. I think I've researched the necessary, yes. By hatch evolution chamber, I mean any additional eggs should be brought to a place where it'll get dumped and then turned into meat. And we'll have ship the meat off and sent to our refrigerator section. Looks like we're getting sleepy grain. We have our food. This is for edible materials, and this is for cooking ingredients, because we want to just keep them separate, and it's probably an OCD thing. This area. We're trying to keep our water under control. And this is a reservoir that's filled so we can have more space for this. And what I'm going to do is I have to create a method of probably dropping some of this water into here. So what I'll probably do is create a I probably should create a drop down right here, have a powered sensor that will drop here until we get a hydro sensor to fill this up. That way we'll constantly be filling up water from this section to here, and then all we just have to make sure is that this never runs out of polluted water, and we'll be good. More sticker bombs. Oh, there's so much stuff to do. The priorities at this point in the game is to get better oxygen production. Because right now my oxygen production wasn't the best, and I was running out of oxygen in my suits, which is not a good thing. Honestly, you could set it up so that it does not do this whole bypass thing, and that the oxygen has to go through all of these before it goes into there. But well, because I'm producing oxygen here, I think that might actually be a good strategy. So what we'll do is we'll do ventilation here, like this, and then we'll kill that. Priority 9,000, and we'll see what they do. Come on. Come on, Cletus, let's go. Please? Pretty please? And this is why you speed up the game. Kill with fire. No. Thank you. So now this will continue to fill these up, and when these are all filled, then it'll overflow to here, and then up to wherever this goes, which is probably God's country somewhere. We have this. We'll take shovel eggs, because these are horrible dupes. And since I have shovel eggs to immediately be consumed, what do we get? Ooh, I probably should not have that at 5. Bring it up to 7 to make sure that we do it. This should be 7 as well. Nope, it is not. Sad story for me. Barbecue cooked fish omelet. Always cooking up that stuff so that the food that they're eating is only good stuff. And in fact, I've reduced their diet so that they will only eat food that is good for them. They can't eat mushrooms. They can't eat raw meat. They can't eat lettuce, because we're going to save up the lettuce for mushroom wraps, and we'll save up the meat for barbecue and for cooked fish, which is always better. Save time. And then another thing is certain dupes will only not be able to eat the high-end stuff, but only eat the low-end stuff, because your morale need is 3, 4, 6. Listen, I need you to eat up the fried mushrooms or reduce the amount of these, which I don't think we have anymore. So really, they shouldn't have to eat these ever again, because we're not making any more meal ice. We've used up all of the nutrient bars, muck root. So now all we have is fried mushrooms and then the good stuff. And our dupes with the higher morale needs get to eat the good stuff. Yeah, I think I said if they're above 10, they get to eat the good stuff, and that gives them a morale of 27. So Anyways, someone has returned.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
No. Dad.
Yeah.
I'm not back.
I'm not back. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jacob.
Let's see. We want to get that iron. I
Iron.
want irony. Ooh, analysis complete. So,
That was loud. I'm sorry.
yeah, sure. Okay, decor 10. So we can use this. What you doing there, boy?
I am fiddling with your what's-its.
Nice.
Your cords are all over the floor.
No, not all over the floor. Anything but that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this better. More space. The final frontier.
These
Nor
are
me.
voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, you can stop, please.
Okay, fine.
What the love of all that is holy.
You started it. So.
Yes, I totally did. No, you're right. You're absolutely correct, son.
So basically, what are you doing right now?
I'm creating more space for the water because this is going in about 20 cycles from now. This is going to start producing water like gangbusters, and I'm not entirely sure I'll be done with my biome, my exploitation of the oil biome before this starts to go off, and I don't want this to overflow. I have plans for all of this water. Exactly. You get it, boy.
Yeah.
So I'll flood all of this,
Emptying it out into-
and that's not good.
Oh dear.
Where are you? Where are you, Marie? Where are you at?
Oh, in there.
Oh, come on, sweetheart.
She got stuck. Well, she's in the exosuit, right? So how?
You can get out of here. We're going to open up this.
She's too dumb to reach it. Okay.
There's. Oh no! What did I just get rid of? Okay, so that happened. That must have been some power that I got. Yep. Shoot. So we're gonna go power again, and we're gonna do conductive wire. We're gonna make it out of copper. We're gonna redo that. We're going to mop this up. Priority 9. We're going to make this. Poor Eric. I knew him well. I would rather you go down there and mop. Thank you.
Yay.
Yay.
The mess has been cleaned up.
Yay. That's the only thing. Once we're done with that, I can seal this whole joint up. And everything will be awesome.
Everything will be awesome. Everything will be cool.
Okay, you can stop. You can stop now.
Ah, I'm sorry, brother.
It's okay. You'll be okay, son. You alright?
What?
Your foot hurts. I'm sorry, brother.
I stubbed my toe on the way here.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was painful. It was painful. It was an adventure.
That's what we call graceful.
Are you?
Don't
Are
judge
you
me,
saying
bro.
You're not graceful? Are you
Don't
saying
judge me, bro.
Are you saying I'm uncoordinated?
Hey,
Well,
look. Hey, this is actually working. Look at that.
you would be right, but
Silence.
it's still mean. Oh, cool! Yay! We are doing something useful. Wait. It's lagging like a lag.
Yeah, it lags out when it saves. So, I don't know what benefit that does, but I want to get rid of this. Please. Please get rid of that. Once this is empty, I can empty all the oxygen, and we can have a second source of oxygen production. And then right here, we'll start making our cooling loop. And I think I can put a... heavy watt power plate here and bring the power out to there. What I'll also do is I'll put a couple of transformers here, and we'll bridge this down and make a couple of transformers to power this, and then we're going to bring a heavy watt plate here, or even there, to come down and power our whatchamacallit, our great little thing of fun.
Yay.
Yay.
We're calling it a great little thing of fun.
Great little thing of
That
fun. Trademark.
I don't want to call it a great little thing of fun. But
Alright, well.
I don't think that. It's just.
What? Wait, what? Is there something in here? You saw that off-gassing, right?
Well,
No, there's nothing in there.
It's all polluted oxygen now, right?
Sure. As long as there's nothing in here that is off-gassing, I'm okay with that. Let's go check out our oil biome. See? When we reduced it just whoop went right up. So now this is submerged. I wonder if I can actually get oil.
Hello.
Go ahead, please check it out. Looks like it's food time. Food time.
Food time.
Alright, we're gonna cut this here. Thank you, and we're gonna go eat. See ya.
Bye.